You're watching DaveCTV. Now here's your host, the voice, Dave Canning. It's you, it's me, it's DaveCTV. It's you, it's me, it's DaveCTV. Let's start the show.
But it takes a lot of work to look this average. I always say that.
It takes a lot.
Long time to get ready.
There's your screen grab for
There's
setting up. It takes a lot of time to look
there's the
this
setup.
average.
Takes a lot of time to look this average. And with that being said, that is right, ladies and gentlemen. It is you, it is me, it is NRD and T, the Wrestling Nerd broadcast, back with part number 3 of the Micro Brawler Ultimate Rankings. We've been over the rules already in parts 1 and 2. And if you're watching part 3, God bless you. You're one of the best patrons. So we have currently ranked 75 Micro Brawlers. We are now at Jeff Cobb. And this is where one of our rules will play into effect, in which factory errors do not count as a separate brawler. So the Jeff Cobb black undershirt doesn't count as a separate brawler. It's one and the same. Some king. Nick dropped the wrong one. So Jeff Cobb, he's okay. I don't think it does him justice in like how beefy he is. Yeah,
He's
like
meatier.
He's a big beefy boy. That being said,
He's like a chalupa.
he's not that high for me. I would say like under Matt Jackson Gray. That's my starting point.
It looks pretty good. I don't know. Like, because he's what? He's Hawaiian?
Something like that, maybe. I think he's from the islands.
Yeah, like this is gonna sound real awful.
Island boy.
He looks like a generic black dude.
He looks like one here.
And
Yeah,
I look at that.
his
I mean,
skin's
maybe
very
it's
dark.
the nostalgia in me makes me think of the Owen Hart caution tape singlet. That's what I think of every time I see that.
It's cool. Where are you thinking of putting him?
I was going to put him just below like Matt Jackson in the gray.
I like him better than MJF, so I feel you. I'm right
Yeah,
there.
I would definitely put him ahead of MJF.
Would you put him ahead of Swoggle there?
That's the second Swoggle in the lineup?
Yeah, that's the second Swoggle.
Yeah.
So you put him ahead of Swoggle. Would you put him ahead of anybody else?
No.
All right.
I
like
personally,
that.
I'm fine with where you're saying.
Okay. So that's what we'll do then.
Everyone agree?
Doesn't matter
Nice.
if we agree to get you
76.
votes.
We're on our damn way.
Boom. Jeff Cobb, tour of the islands, sitting at 66.
He looked good at Wrestle Kingdom.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Cobb.
Yeah, I always forget how much I like watching him wrestle. He's great.
So
Yeah.
next up is Demolition Axe, part of the Tag Teams Part 3 Pro Wrestling Crate. I like this set. I really do. I think it's them. You could definitely tell.
Hear me out.
Oh boy.
No, his stands. The other one.
I was about to say, did anybody
He's wobbly.
top heady, right?
They
So,
both have trouble standing up.
I think mine stand.
You know what I do?
It's just
I
you
take
gotta
the
get the
Yeah.
right spot.
Flex them this way.
I would put them relatively medium.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this right now. I'll put them side by side because I don't think I
Yeah.
really like Axe and Smash. I know we're gonna be skipping ahead a bit because Smash comes up a little further. I would put Axe ahead of Smash just because the face paint is a little more
Doing both
accurate.
at the same time right now.
I like how
Yeah.
the gray face is like this.
Yeah, I'll give the grade. That's him. If you take a picture with them at a con or whatnot. So
Yeah.
that being
We could
said,
probably top. We might be able to late top that.
what's that?
Like kind of where Ryan was, kind of by where Vader is.
I think these are more like indie looks. I don't think they ever wore like this kind of makeup in the WWE.
Yeah, they did.
I like him better than Christopher Daniels.
I like him better than Johnny Gimmick.
Yeah,
I would say just under Vader. Just I feel that.
I like Vader, and I think we're gonna move him.
Yeah, I
at
think
the
so
end.
too.
But I'm down with both of them going between Vader and Johnny.
Yeah, I could do that. Anybody want to go any higher?
All those.
Ryan's just crazy right now. Cameras all over
Anything
the place.
higher, my immediate mark is, do I like it better than Vader? And do I only like Vader because it was my first brawler?
Yeah, I would say between Vader and Johnny Gimmick,
Cool.
Axe then Smash.
Do you guys like Axe more than Smash? Everyone?
I personally
over
like
Axe.
I don't know
like-
which is which.
Axe
like
is the
this
one with the
one.
great face.
Yeah.
I think he's funnier, and that's why I don't give a shit about Demolition. I think the Axe is just a funnier looking face.
Which one was the Repo Man?
That was Smash.
Yeah.
Ah,
And
that's
Smash
my-
goes
That's who
first.
goes first.
Yeah.
No, if we had an actual Repo
You
Man,
got overridden. You got 3 people say yes.
Who's getting bumped? So,
No,
Okay.
just put him first. Up to first.
So we're
He's in
going
good
Smash,
company.
then Axe after Vader.
Yep.
At least all his best friends are ahead of him.
That's how Masa would have it. He puts everyone ahead of himself.
I bumped into him once. It was kind of funny. It was like second nature.
Did you say
Like,
you were sorry?
This is
Yeah.
my best friend Ryan.
what's that?
He said, "This is my best friend Ryan."
Yeah, I wish. No,
Ryan Crossley.
instantaneously, I bumped into a stranger at Starkcast, and I was like, "Oh, sorry, Masa," and then like that was it.
I'd get starstruck over him because I feel like he's so nice.
Does he speak English at all?
He knows how to
Yes.
say best friend.
He knows how to say hard cock cafe.
Yeah,
So next up, we have the beginning of Wave 4 for Pro Wrestling Tees. So we start off with Bandito, current Ring of Honor
Bandito's
World
tight.
Champion.
Not
It looks like him.
Not anymore. Former.
It's no, he's still the world champion. They didn't strip him.
I
They
thought
gave
the other
Jonathan
dude
Gresham.
was champion
They gave
now.
Jonathan Gresham the original Ring of Honor title. So I think they may have a unification match.
I think Ring of Honor is coming back, but that's all. We need to stay on topic.
Yeah,
Bandito.
we should talk about it. I think they're coming back sooner than they
I mean,
think.
the mask, it's kind of boring to me, honestly. It's very, I mean, it's his, but I feel like he has much more.
Pizzazz.
Yes, his masks are definitely more up there.
The blue, if
I
it had more detail, it would be higher. Like it would
Exactly.
have like rhinestone design.
I kind of want to say between Matt Jackson and Jeff Cobb, the gray Matt Jackson. That's kind of where I'm thinking.
yeah.
But do you want to go higher? I mean, maybe ahead of Scorpio Sky. Like I could go either way on that.
If I went higher, I would say ahead of. No, you're going too far. Behind
Fuck
Chelsea
it.
Green or not Chelsea Green, Candice LeRae. Probably between. I would say Candice and whatever that guy
The
is.
Briscoe, I could get behind that.
That's if I went high. I'm fine with where you're saying. But if
I mean,
we
I
went high, 'cause,
like it. It's still it's him.
His
Like you can
pants are
tell.
cool.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. If you want to go, if you want to put him there. Like I said, it looks like he's wearing a face mask out in public.
Aren't we all used to it by now?
Exactly. I don't have my Duke face mask because it looks just like that. So
These are like the
I have
zones.
this face
that-
mask.
Boom, boom. Nice.
My Ultimo Dragon.
there you go. So where did we wind up putting between Jeff Cobb
Jackson and
Matt
Cobb.
I'm cool with it.
It's starting to get tough to find these guys on the list.
Mm-hmm.
So let's
Getting tough to be used to my new angle here. I'm all off going to film.
all righty. So then next up we have Juice Robinson. I like this brawler, but I'm the face I feel kind of gets lost. Like to me, I see Johnny Depp's Willy Wonka.
Yeah, I don't know if I
With
would know
dreads.
Steve Robinson if you like said, "Hey, who is this?" and I didn't know already. I don't know.
I
like
feel
the
like
white.
Juice is a lot more colorful than that.
Yeah.
But it's a
The
cool
Like,
white's
that's
really
brawler.
cool because it's like a clear white.
I was
Like,
gonna
it's
say it
weird.
looks like it's like gel
Opaque.
almost. Like it's not like if you look at the Brody Lee jacket, like it's not the same. Like that looks like glue.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Like that's
Very
a
different
solid
whites.
white. Yeah.
Very different whites.
It looks like I love that Brody Lee brawler. it looks like Brody Lee from Wish.com.
He has
From Alibaba.
some cool looks. You know?
Yeah, I
mean,
feel
this
like
is-
he's a lot more colorful and whatnot. It's it just doesn't do him justice enough.
I can keep him low. That's fine with me.
I would put him above that Cody though. The starting point. I mean, isn't Cody the threshold though?
Yeah, I'd put him below
Oh.
that.
You think somewhere?
I'd put it
I
ahead
would've
of
put him
Scorpio Sky. That's just because I feel like it's still a beautiful looking brawler, but like after that,
Go-
things start to like get more.
I'd go
nasty.
ahead of Joey Ryan because the detail.
Yeah,
Ahead of this one?
I would go ahead of that Joey Ryan just because the detail.
yeah.
I like that Kenny. I know it's unpopular, but
Just the hair kind of bothers me with that Kenny. But
yeah. Are you guys
is.
cool with there?
so between Kenny and Joey,
So
let's see
Plus 2 white jackets together.
There you go.
the men in the white coats.
we're doing the next one. But the 3-pack.
Such a weird color.
Remember, they all get. So next up is the Kingdom 3-pack, originally sold as Matt Taven, TK Orion, and Vinny Marseglia, numbers 80, 81, and 82. But they all get judged individually. Not necessarily against keeping them all as is. That's TK Orion, correct?
That was
No,
Mark.
that's not
That was
TK.
Vinny.
That's Vinny.
This is the Vinny.
Okay, so yeah, that being said, I think Taven is the most looking like him.
Yep.
I mean, granted, these were made a while ago. I'd almost put Taven a little higher than the other two.
Yeah.
I don't know these
That's
guys
the
at
only
all.
Micro Brawler with a deadly weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that axe puts Vinny ahead of TK Orion.
This is actually like a really, really good likeness of him. I feel like
Is
Who's
it?
that?
Matt Taven.
Taven.
Yes, that's definitely Matt Taven. Melvin Taven.
That looks like Chris Hero, like Chris Hero's cousin.
Yeah.
Steve
The
Hero.
TK
Yeah.
Orion looks like Chris Hero, like on drugs.
Where is it?
Oh, gee.
Like if Chris Hero didn't work out.
Like Alibaba or Wish.com Chris Hero.
Yes.
That's
yes.
Tonight's podcast.
It's
is brought to you by
Amazon versus Wish
Wish.com.
right there. Pro
I like
Wrestling
Wish.
Tees versus Pro Wrestling Loot right there.
Tom Odom's Winter Loger.
But yeah, so for Vinny and TKO, I'd put them at like in that Jeff Cobb area, like maybe just ahead of Jeff Cobb because, again, the pose kind of helps them.
I'd put the guy with the axe ahead of Jeff Cobb and the guy without the axe by Jay Lethal.
I can get behind that. That makes.
I don't know any. I don't know.
So
anything
TK
about these
Orion,
guys.
you want to put? I would put him between Jay White and Jay Lethal.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
So,
Like it's a fine brawler, but I don't know what he looks like. And I think if you showed me a picture of him in that brawler, I'd be like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
So TK Orion goes between Jay Lethal and Jay White. Vinny, where did we want to put Vinny? Vinny is going between Bandito and Jeff Cobb.
Yeah.
I like it.
Look at Swoggle just peeking through.
And then where did we want to put Matt Taven?
Third.
I would say
I'd go higher than that for sure.
between Marty and Nick Jackson.
I'm lost today. Marty and Nick Jackson all the way up here.
Yeah.
If y'all think the likeness is there, go for it.
No, I was going to
will-
go the next one, the gray Nick Jackson.
Oh.
I mean, we could definitely. You know what? Actually, no. It should be higher than those Bucks. I don't think it's that high. I think it's below Cody. I would put him between Brian Cage and Kenny.
Mhm.
I'd
Maybe
Can you
even
put him next to
higher.
Brian
Actually,
Cage?
Put him next to him?
Yeah, just so I could see what him and Brian Cage look like next to each other.
Yeah. That's
it's the same guy.
So pretty
It's
similar
before
face,
and after workout photos.
but they do. Yeah, I mean they're pretty comparable as far as likeness, right?
Yeah. I wish Matt Taven had more purple on him.
Yeah.
Because all that's purple on him is that belt, right?
Yes.
I think we should go before Brian Cage so we can have the before and after.
Yeah.
Do it.
I'm sold on it. So
Just right
we'll go
before.
between Brian Cage and Kenny
Okay.
is what I would say.
Oh, I got you. The 10-year thing. Yeah.
It's the 10-year challenge, yeah.
Or swap them, you're saying?
No, I like that. I like that.
Oh, perfect.
So Matt Taven goes between Brian Cage and Kenny Omega version 2 Blonde.
Is Matt Taven the guy who fought the Tessa Blanchard? No, that was Sami Callihan.
Matt Taven was in the triple threat ladder match for the Ring of Honor title at the G1 Supercard at the Garden. He fought Jay Lethal and Marty Scurll in a ladder match in which a ladder was thrown, like they put a ladder through another ladder to make like an X. And like Taven goes to like get it out of the ring and it landed in the crowd.
Yeah.
Wow.
Really.
I just see, and this one dude like was drunk as hell in a pink jacket, nonetheless, on the hard cam side, and just like living his. He's like, I got hit. He's clearly drinking. So yeah, so the 3-pack of the Kingdom's up there. Next up, Penta El Zero Mero, black and white. This is the rare one, correct?
Yep.
Well, I think
That's better than the other one.
Do you think so? I think the gold one looks better, honestly.
I always like gold better. I think it may have been Jason Rich pointed out the thicker midsection of this black one.
Chonky boy.
And
Yeah.
Funny. He's just like, huh. Yeah, I think it was Jason.
I'm biased like Tom is with the Vader because the gold Penta was my first Micro Brawler.
Well, Gold Penta currently he's a top 10, I believe, right?
Oh, really?
No, he's number 12. He's currently number 12.
Really?
But I say if he's up there, it's not that far off.
No.
I'd say you got to
What
keep him
about-
close.
By Andre?
I can get behind that. I'd put him
Andre
ahead of
Raven?
Billy Gunn, honestly.
Yeah.
I'd say ahead of Billy Gunn, just there,
Fine with me.
right?
I
before
like
Hawk.
that. I like that brawler. I'm sad I don't have it.
I do too. I mean, they're both great, you know. The thing I
Can
think
you
that
see the hole in his fingers more? Like in the zero?
Oh, yeah. My gold one has its whatever, it's kind of an error.
looks like he's
The
doing
pla-
the 3 C's.
plastic. The plastic's in there, yeah.
And
I'm fine with the head of Billy Gunn.
Okay.
Was it?
It's so similar. I'd agree. It's
Just to me, I feel like there's that extra flare of gold that
Yeah.
does it. So let's.
I always liked it better until this one became more pricier. Then I think,
Yeah.
But I agree. Gold. The OG.
So let's see. Next up, we have Roosh. And this is a boring brawler for me. I'm sorry. I feel like his arms are too short.
Bottom 5.
So, and I feel like he's also a lot more jacked than that.
I don't know. Bottom
Does justice. He destroyed Dalton Castle at the G1 Supercard I went to.
5. Also,
Ooh.
it is pronounced Roosh.
Roosh, yep, not Rush. Great
He's
Canadian
also
band. How you doing,
Rush,
Don Wilson?
Bottom 5. He looks like nobody.
No, let me see.
Yeah, he doesn't.
I mean, he's got the
You
bold
show that to the
detail.
average. You show that to the average person, they don't know who that is. I
Does
would
have the
put
crest.
him between Ray Phoenix and Mandy Leone, and that's you know what? Actually, I'd put him between Jay Lethal and TK O'Ryan.
Yeah, I mean, I'd have to say the face isn't super Roosh-like.
Heck, I'm not even. I don't even know if I want to do that. I almost want to go.
Seeing him
Yeah,
next to Kazarian, it's similar.
Put him at
I
the
would-
end.
I'll say this.
Fuck.
I know what Roosh looks like, and that's Roosh. So I'd put him ahead of Kazarian at least.
Okay, yeah.
Can we move Zack Sabre Jr. back to the bottom?
I would
No.
honestly put him. I would put him between. I had a Jay White and Zack Sabre Jr.
Yeah, because that face does look better than the two of them.
That's true.
So we'll put in
Oh.
between TK Orion and Jay White.
Who do we have at number
think-
1 right now?
Macho.
Macho King.
Yeah. 3, 4.
Right, so it's just Jay White, Zack Sabre Jr., and Frankie Kazarian are the bottom 3, correct?
What was that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Just want to make sure I was correct there. So next up, we have the Road Warriors, a 2-pack, Hawk and Animal, the black attire.
NWA edition.
This is where age comes in the play, I think.
Yeah, these are Road Warriors, not LOD.
Yes, this is the Road Warriors. I prefer the red a lot more. And I will take Animal over Hawk.
That
The red
black
logo
is
sounds-
mean.
That black, they are some fucking Hell's Angels right there. I love these brawlers. I bought these because I couldn't get my hands on the red ones originally.
These will look great with the retro Sting coming out.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I think a lot of
Especially
people
if you
have
get
to
that
check.
Sting chase.
A lot of people, I've had a few Hawks through my hands, and they have a skin tone there. And then, yeah, I've seen.
Can
that
I
on a
see
lot
the
of them.
back of Animal's head on both of them, Ryan?
Oh yeah.
I just wanted to see that it was the
These are
same.
actually really bad.
It is the same hair. Okay. I definitely have Animal ahead of Hawk again in this. That being said, they're going to be a little high on my part, I think. I like them better than Axe and Smash. That's for sure.
Absolutely.
I would say
I'd go higher.
Yeah,
I would say just below the Red Hawk. I'd put Animal at.
Over Penta, really?
Yeah, I'd put Hawk there, and then I'd put Animal below Billy.
Wait, do you mean okay? Or
So
did
I'm
we
saying
do-
Penta between them.
You want Hawk? Hawk after Hawk? You're saying?
Animal after Hawk.
Animal
Okay.
after Hawk.
Hawk after Penta.
Yeah,
what I thought.
that's what I'm thinking. Because just those red, obviously, I think there's more detail in the red pads. You know, the Hawk paint on the black one is just I know like he did just something very similar to that, but just it's kind of plain to me. But would you have them higher or lower, guys?
No, I'm down with that. I think they're really nice looking brawlers.
Yes.
And if you've never seen them in that like dark attire, you know who it is.
Yep. Absolutely.
Like the paint, the face paint's great. The fucking shoulder pads, man. What a good sculpt.
Definitely.
Right.
Definitely. So let's see.
I'm all right with that.
Sorry, I'm cursing so much. It's Patreon exclusive. I don't care.
Well, I will eventually leak this to the public.
Uh-oh. There's a few more then.
Jeez.
So who is next? Not looking at my camera.
If you hear me.
Oh, that's ladies and gentlemen. You see, this Micro Brawler is not built like other men. This Micro Brawler has a 66 and a 2/3 chance of being in the top 66 and 2/3%.
No.
Absolutely. You look at this Brawler, you know it's him. I love it more than Brian Cage.
I like this
Oh.
microphone a lot too.
Is there any detail on the tights?
We need a pose off.
Nothing.
No.
Nothing.
That's
The
gonna
only
definitely hurt.
detail is the loofah on his head.
That's definitely gonna hurt it, but it's not gonna hurt it that much. I would say right between Colt and Coda. That's my starting point. Maybe I got him too high.
It's lower than that.
All right, that's fine. Make up your own dang mind.
Thanks.
I
put him after that Kenny or Cody.
I was gonna say between Christopher Daniels and King Kong Bundy, maybe.
Right there. next to Jim Ross.
Just there.
On the other side of the table.
You guys are saying up.
I was gonna say between King Kong Bundy and
I like that actually a lot.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, like I said, it's definitely
because you can tell in the face, and I feel like King Kong Bundy, like just the I don't know, the face a little off, but so we're saying between Christopher Daniels and King Kong Bundy is Scott Steiner. I think it was Jonathan Hodap who commented a 2-pack on the on episode 53 of the Wrestling N.R.D. broadcast. Was it?
I believe so, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he said wanted the Steiner brothers, and I responded. I said Scott Steiner's hair is too beautiful to be not immortalized in Micro Brawler form.
That's fair.
So let's see. Next up, we have Taiji Ishimori. Tom, why is this number one?
It's not.
And honestly,
It looks just like
I think it's Alex Shelley when I look at it, like a really busted face Alex Shelley.
Yeah.
the hair could be better.
I like it. I also just noticed he's literally pointing at his abs. Like,
yeah,
hey,
he does that.
look. Oh, does he? Oh, okay.
I think it's a good looking brawler. The muscles look incredible.
That 6-pack is very defined. Like
With that being
that 6-pack
said-
needs to be on a couple other brawlers.
Yeah, like Bernard. With that being said, I think it's fine. I don't think it's great. Like it looks like him. I know who that is, but I don't know. There's just I think it's the like really light brown hair. I don't think it's that light. I feel like he's got highlights,
Yeah.
like a nice balayage. I'd say below Brian Cage.
I will let Tom take the
else?
lead because
Who did I buy this from?
I don't really know Taiji that much. So
I don't either.
Nick, any thoughts?
No, I think I'm pretty happy with that. I
So
guess.
between Cage and Taven.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Smells fun.
Muscle crew.
Got trash. You smoke?
Where's my
What's
camera?
that?
Almost had some like residue smoke smell. I don't know. You could.
Wait, what did I miss?
I think my Taiji smells a little like residual like smoke, like cigarette smoke or something.
Did you smoke him one day? Like, did you get so
I
high?
don't smoke cigs.
Good for you.
I just got them, so it might have just been from like shipment in the mail and
So
shit.
next up, Tamahiro
That's
Ishii.
That's low.
That's
I think it's a
him.
good likeness of him though.
That's a very good likeness. Thick
I
head.
know. I love it. I love this brawler.
It looks like a thumb. Like just
It looks like him a lot.
it's
not
definitely
exciting.
him. I'm
It's
glad
not
people
exciting,
go-
but he's not physically exciting.
yes, but in terms of accuracy, he doesn't have a goatee, right? Or is that supposed to be like hog jowls or something on?
Like,
I think he has.
5 o'clock.
I think there was a time where he had a goatee or like a beard.
Does it do-
He's got his like because when he walks, his head's down. Like so, like how his head's so like sunken into his
Yep.
chest. I feel like
Does-
that's super accurate to his.
Does the
build.
back have anything? Because I know like he wears like the weight belt.
curl.
I mean,
Nah.
it's the stripe there, but I feel like it could use like some sort of design on the back. But
Let's see.
I
The pants are
would.
cool.
I mean, the face is great.
It's
Face is
definitely
great.
him.
I like the crossed arms a lot.
Yeah, that's a different pose. I wouldn't be opposed to like right between Christopher Daniels and Johnny Gimmick.
I'm at above Bernard
Okay.
Ooh.
because I
mean,
think
it's definitely him.
because Evil looks really good. Evil looks like Evil, and I think that would be a fair place to put Ishii. I wouldn't put him above Hangman because
Yeah.
I that Hangman brawler is sweet.
I love that Hangman. All right, so we'll put him where's between Bernard and Evil.
I like it. It's
Yeah.
Let's see.
Is he known to be in gimmick or be grumpy?
like in person.
Yeah, that's just because I
don't know.
Because I don't know him. I went to an RH show in Vegas and we walked through and he was just standing there. And to be honest, I did know who he was, but by name, but I took a picture and he didn't look happy, but I think he was just kind of doing that, you know?
I don't think he's ever looked anything less than that.
Yeah.
Or anything more than that.
Yeah. I just
didn't know. Like 10 words of English and had like no idea what was going on, probably.
I also feel like his bit is he's just business.
Yeah.
That's why he's next to the business pair.
There you go. Oh man. That's a tag team.
That's a tag team.
So speaking of our next brawler, we did Demolition Smash, who came in the October 2019 Mass and Paint Crate. So we'll go to the next brawler. That's going to be Brutus the Barber Beefcake.
Fucking Barber Beefcake.
That's a tight brawler.
It's him, man. It's him. It's an underappreciated brawler.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. The detail on the pants, half sleeves. That's up there for me.
I don't know about the hot pink.
Technically, this could be considered a deadly weapon also. I was wrong.
Right.
He's cutting and strutting, baby. He's cutting and strutting.
Top 20 for me.
Really?
I think right now, let me see. Who's number 20?
Number 20, I think, is Billy. Number 20, yeah, number 20 is Billy.
Oh, no, never mind. I put him after the Bucks. Between Marty and the Bucks.
I'd put him between Colt and Coda. Actually, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, I could get behind that. Right after Matt Jackson in the purple.
I'd move him up one, Ryan.
I know. I can't hear you. You're cutting out. You're cutting out. I don't know why. Like just something about this. That's kind of we all have our little.
No, I get that.
Listen, I'm fine if you want to swap them.
No.
I'm not.
I'm down for majority.
I'm
only dead set that Okada is number one.
No, you're wrong on that. Me and Nick right away. Me and Nick right away said, "Boom, Macho King number one."
I know.
I'm not sure if I feel that as much now that I look at it. This lineup, I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, there's definitely going to be some rearranging, but that'll be for the complete end of this.
The thing is,
waste of time.
This is a lot. This is a task.
This is what?
Yep. This is a task.
It is. This is why it's the ultimate rankings.
It's
not easy
because we're joking, but like this also sucks.
It does. But you know what? This is needed to be done for a long time.
I was sleeping and woke up 5 minutes before I messaged you guys.
Excited for this though.
So where are we putting where did we decide on putting him?
Before Marty.
Okay.
I think, you know what? I just kind of realized, guys, I think Dave is setting us up to all take a heel turn with him because I'm kind of curious what people are going to say because we all have different thoughts. And
I think when we get to the end, I think the top 10 will be because I think that's what people are really concerned.
Yeah, no one gives a shit about number 87.
Nobody gives a shit about you, Frankie Kazarian. I'm like losing.
Is he 87?
Frankie Kazarian is currently number 91.
Oh wow, I was pretty close with just a random guess.
Okay, there we go. Couldn't find him. Jeez. So Brutus.
Good time today.
Oh yeah.
Brody, Bruiser Brody.
The gig marks give me make it high for me.
Yes, Bruiser Brody.
It's a fun brawler.
It is him to a T. It's very accurate. Like you said, the gig marks in the forehead. This is one of those ones where I got multiples in a grab bag. Like I remember like when I first joined the group and I'd like done a grab bag, I had extra. I'm like, guys, I will trade this Bruiser Brody. Anybody come up? Why is nobody taking me up on this? I realized everybody else had a Bruiser Brody.
Was he a pre-order?
No, he was in the big and little crate.
Okay.
I believe, right? Is that right?
Because I feel
Yes.
like that's why everyone has them.
Yes.
I was gonna
Well, he was
say-
in a crate, and he was the grab bag. He's definitely higher than that Kenny for
I
sure.
No,
love
I
the
was just
beard.
saying
I
the
love his
two-tone
beard.
hair is even, you know?
Yeah, he's got the two-tone and the hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
I
looks like
would-
I feel.
I would put that like in the Raven, Andre, Billy area, honestly.
Yeah.
Just going off it's him, man. Whether you like Bruiser or Brody or not, you know, that's
I might
him.
go ahead of the Road Warriors right there.
Me too. I want to go ahead of Piper myself.
Wow. No,
If we're going ahead of Piper, I'm saying go ahead of Taz.
Yeah. I'm not a huge Brody. I don't know a ton about him, but I mean,
I keep Bruiser Brody between Hawk and Animal there, the black and the red. That's where I max out on him.
Nick, old Mr. Old School, come on.
I would say between Hawk and Billy, the Road Warrior, Hawk and Billy.
Oh, a little lower.
Oh, so then,
Okay.
well, that's as low as
Can
Nick
we
will go.
compromise?
We can bump him up, Ryan. We can bump him up
Okay.
to between. I've got him between the black and red Road Warriors.
That's as high. That's where you're saying originally.
That's where mine was. Yeah, between Hawk and Animal, the red and black.
It's so
And
hard to
Nick,
pick
you're
because it's so
saying
good.
between Billy, above Billy.
Yeah.
I would say compromise
Uh-uh.
and go between Penta and Hawk.
Well, Ryan wants him higher than that.
Oh, so do I, but
So maybe between.
because I agree with I'm with Ryan on it, but I'm just I'm not an N and R or a D, so it doesn't matter.
I'm just so in love. That Piper, it's Piper. I know that the face is a little cartoony, but
Yeah.
you definitely know that that's Roddy Piper. And I guess that could also play a slight factor into it. Like there's more detail in the Piper in getting the kilt, in getting the hot rod on there.
Sure.
The only thing that is not Piper is the face. Everything else is Piper.
Yeah.
The hair and beard on this Bruiser Brody is not like anyone else.
Yep, I agree.
No one else has that detail in the hair. Like Raven's got highlights, and that's fine, but no one else has that much. At least none that I have. That much.
So where do you want to put him then? You want to put him ahead of Piper?
Above Macho King.
Stop. I'm sure his
fine
widow
with
would love
where
that.
Ryan was saying
Alright,
in that
let's
Piper
go.
area.
So I can be bumped. So start moving him a little to the left, Ryan.
Okay, well, as I say, that would I think be the compromise.
If
between
he's
what
going
we're all
higher,
saying.
if he's going higher than Piper, he's going higher than Taz. I'd even put him higher than that Kenny, maybe.
No.
I don't.
Let's
even
do
hire
let's
him
do a
Taz.
compromise between Hawk
This-
and Animal
Yeah.
or Hawk and Penta. I'm fine with that.
I'm all right with it.
It's ridiculous.
I'd
He's
say
better
between
than
Hawk and
Macho King.
Animal. That's just me.
We spent too long on Bruiser Brody.
Yeah, I think it. Okay. So we're putting him
Brian,
between.
you put him down, and that's where he's going.
Okay, so
I
he's
think
between.
that's the middle. Yeah, that's the compromise.
So he's between Animal and Penta. Bruiser Brody. Who would ever thought?
Guess
Takes
who's
that
next, everybody?
A good brawler.
Bruiser Brody sits at 18 right now.
People are going to be furious.
They might cancel our show.
that
Next up,
next,
ladies and gentlemen,
Uh-oh.
Ryan, please tell me why this is the number one brawler. And no, stop it, Ryan. Stop it. No. I'll give you a top 20 on him for sure. I'll give you a top 20. That's no problem. I put him ahead of Billy.
What's number 10 right now?
Number 20.
Nope, 10.
I have a spot in my head.
Number
right
20 is Hawk in the black pads.
What's number 10?
Number 10.
Takahashi?
Number 10
go-
is Hiromu Takahashi.
I would say in that area.
I'd put him ahead of Hiromu, honestly. Just again, I know it's a detail thing, but that's the main factor on why we put Hiromu so high. But if you look at you look at a brawler, who that
Hiromu
is
looks
right
like
away.
Hiromu. This is a very good looking brawler.
That's a great. What I also love is how they've got the glare in the glasses with
Yeah.
the light.
I would say above Hiromu.
That's Tom saying that. Holy cow!
And I know I'm happy.
Yeah, I would definitely say in that area.
All right.
Where are you thinking, Nick?
I was lower, but I understand it all. I mean, I get it. I was
It's the
saying,
same thing with Bruiser Brody. It's simple to an effect, but you know who that is. Like Ricky's only ahead of him because of all that. Like if you took that dragon suit off Ricky, Bret Hart's ahead of him.
I was gonna say between Taz and Ryan's down. I can't see who it was.
Ryan will not let you move
Taz
any
and
lower.
Piper, but I can see how I'm good with going higher.
Like the face,
It's
they've
so
got
hard,
that
though.
like Bret Hart, I don't want to be here face.
Hey.
The very neutral mouth.
So where is Bret Hart
Yeah.
landing? In
I
WCW.
mean,
Above Hiromu, right?
You guys are saying 10. I'm happy with that.
Right below Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. So yes, Bret Hart is a top 10 brawler, Ryan, for now.
Yeah, for now. And like I told you guys, I got this loose one off Dougie, and it came in the mail. I was like, "Did you bend the arms in to do the pose?" And he's like, "No, just the
Yeah,
mail,
he did.
the shipping god."
So
Yeah,
next
he
up,
did.
So next up is the January Pro Wrestling Tees Wave 5 of Brawlers. Up first, everyone's favorite weapon-wielding old man, Arn Anderson.
This one might have a deadly weapon also.
He's got this and this, and that's
He's got
all
the
he
bald
needs.
spot. That's all he's
Yeah.
got going for him for me.
From the
I mean,
back,
the
it
bald
looks
spot
like
makes
Brock
the-
Anderson.
Makes it top level, top 10 with the bald spots. No.
Fuck out of here.
You know what'd be great is if they had like if they made that face a little wider, it'd be Ole Anderson.
Oh, gee.
Who's number 40 right now?
Number 40?
I like that it has the chest hair on it too. That's pretty cool.
Is it painted on or molded on? I can't tell. Number
Painted.
40 is Axe, by the way.
I'd go lower.
Oh yeah.
That's 40.
I'd put him ahead of King Kong Bundy, between Steiner and King Kong Bundy.
Yeah, I think he's better than Scott Steiner.
You think he's better than Scott Stein?
I'm
That's
not
definitely-
impressed with it.
All right. So do we
I
go
mean, it
lower
looks,
then?
I guess it looks like him. I'm fine. If you want to do that, that's fine. If
You
you
go
or you
low.
want to go in between the two.
Ryan, what do you think?
Where are we
I'd say
saying?
between
Oh,
I would say between King Kong Bundy and MJF then. Because you look at that, you know that's definitely Arn's face.
He's definitely better than MJF. I can't believe that MJF is better than the freaking Santana right there. Or whatever.
Sonata?
Sonata. That's
Ah,
whatever.
Sonata and Ortiz.
I'd put it above. Oh gosh, yeah.
Sonata went from LIJ to the inner circle.
the proud and powerful.
Inner circle desencarnables.
I'm just tired.
So we're putting Arn Anderson between King Kong Bundy and MJF.
I like it.
Okay, now to find him on the list. Jeez.
Ballet.
Dollar General.
This is another one that should have been taller. I think it's weird.
Yeah.
But it's not taller.
Yeah.
Wait
Kills it for me a little bit.
a second. Do I not have MJF on here? Where's MJF?
Before Sonata, I mean, he's towards the end.
Right before
Oh, okay. I guess I was looking at King Kong Bundy next to MJF. So King Kong Bundy is between. So hold on. It's getting late. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What was the last brawler we just did? Arn Anderson?
Yep.
Arn Anderson is between King Kong Bundy and MJF?
Yes.
I might be lost here. Hold on.
Right over from one.
Hold on. Oh, maybe that was the wrong Cody then.
If we started over, it would none of them would be where they're at except for the
Okay,
top.
hold on, because I have where the heck? Oh, geez, Louise.
Just
I have Swoggle and then MJF, like Jeff Cobb, Swoggle, MJF.
And then who? Then
Look at
PD.
Ryan.
Hold on, I'm gonna
My-
list these off. Welcome to the
My niece,
bloopers,
my
folks.
niece may have came in the garage. I don't know.
She may have then. Do we need to take a pause?
Flip the table.
No, this is fun. The people
Yes.
should know
Let's
we're not perfect.
let's take a timeout right here, and we'll
Yeah.
reorganize the table.
All right.
And we're back. We finally figured out Christopher Daniels had gotten bumped around the wrong spot. So we are going to put Arn Anderson between Swoggle and MJF, if I'm correct there. So let me see. So who's next on the list?
And look, Fale.
Bad Luck Fale, the general.
Decent.
It's a decent brawler. I wish they had put those pants on the Gorillas of Destiny.
I just wish it was taller. I mean, I know that this looks weird. being so
Yeah.
short.
I wish
He's
it was
just bulky
Barber.
tall.
I want to say like in that Brian Cage area, like between Matt Taven and Kenny Omega. That's my starting point.
Fine with me.
Yeah.
Anybody?
Yeah, I like. Yeah.
See, I can't stand that face on that Kenny. I'm sorry, everyone. Let's see. So what number are we at there?
I hate this brawler. I just want to say before we start, I hate this brawler because you have Chase brawlers saved in your save searches.
Yes, Chase Owen Hart.
So
Yeah.
So let's see. Chase Owen, a very unique pose for one. Got the
Does he do
ponytail.
this? Oh yeah, it's a bullet club thing.
Yeah.
It's
He's
got
got
the
like the
little,
underneath too sweet, and he does like this on his card too. The detail in that shirt is amazing.
Yeah.
I think
that's
all it's got going for him.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
It looks okay enough.
yeah, it looks like him.
I'd put him ahead of Bad Luck Fale just because it takes more detail to put eyes on than.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
I'm cool with that too.
We got a little bullet club reunion right
Run a
there.
little run here.
Is it Chase Owen or Chase Owens?
Owens.
Owens. Okay. So then
Is
next,
Owen's middle name? No. We get him. We get a move.
Chase Owen Carpenter. Next
Yeah,
up, we
they
have
didn't-
Dustin Rhodes.
Good looking brawler.
Great looking brawler.
Good looking brawler.
I feel like it should have a little more detail in the left eye. Like the eye should I don't know, but
Molded in natural on the back.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
great there. It's definitely him. That being said, who wants to throw him in somewhere? What do we think?
By Dalton Castle. Ahead of Dalton.
I would say ahead of Evil, but behind Hangman.
Ahead of Evil behind him.
Nick.
I initially thought a little bit higher.
Yeah.
I thought maybe behind Raven.
Okay,
I could get behind that.
I can get behind that. So we'll put Dustin Rhodes between
I just-
Raven.
It's a cool brawler, man.
A lot of
It
detail.
is.
It's a lot of detail. The face looks awesome.
And you know
Dustin
who that
Rhodes is a top 25 brawler.
Ooh.
Yeah, the mold in the back is that's what does
Yeah.
it. Are you
So-
also getting that black line
Yeah,
the
a lot of
longer
them
you
do
have
that.
them?
But a lot of brawlers have that going on.
I feel like they're just getting worse over time.
That's what I think too. I think it's going to be like the LJN disease. Or
Yeah.
Oh.
So his version 1 currently sits at number 2. Next up is the Golden Okada. Now I'll say this. I didn't really watch much New Japan, but I saw this online and I was like, I need this. It's so cool. It's the only gold one.
it's the only plastic brawler too.
I would just, oh man, I'm very tempted to put this ahead of Ricky Steamboat.
No.
Okay.
And it's actually different, right? The coat's different. I always thought
Coat's
it was
different. Yeah, no, it's
exactly
different coats. It's a different
Yeah.
face too. I mean, maybe it's just because
I
the
want
eye-
this coat in a regular brawler.
Yeah.
And he's got the skirt on, his entrance gear. It's sick. I don't think the quality for it's there because of how easily it chips.
Well, that's what you get when you put them in your mouth.
On the foot on the bottom.
No, I got this from Ryan.
I gave you a better one too. I'm just saying.
I know.
No,
And
I
I
know.
told you didn't have to.
And it's chipped here.
So what are we thinking then? Do we want it low? Like, where do you want to put it?
Here.
At least 11 or below. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, it's.
Agree.
I'd say after Piper, if we're going high.
I would say between Billy Gunn and Andre.
Yes,
Personally.
he's gonna be.
Okay, I can get behind that.
I put him after Andre.
All right, I can do that
So you're gonna put him after. So between Andre and Raven.
I love the idea of doing the gold one, and they did like a full solid color really well. They chose the right wrestler for it.
There's a reason that they only did it once and never did it again.
And they never will.
Cool. Well, I keep saying, and I remember we talked to Stank about it with SummerSlam '92 Road Warriors with the gold shoulder pads that I had to wear. So let's see. Golden Okada is up. Terry Funk.
Number one.
No.
Yes, this is the first Terry Funk. You're correct, King.
I love this Micro Brawler.
Yeah.
It's such a good likeness. It's I don't know. I'm a huge
His
Terry
skin
Funk
tone's
fan.
much different than the bloody Terry Funk, though.
Is it? Is it more pale?
No,
Bloody-
bloody Terry Funk is super pale.
Is it? No.
He's been
Hey,
he
you lose a
lost
lot of blood.
Yeah.
Well, no,
Yeah.
that's why I like bloody
that'll do
Terry
it.
Funk. I like bloody Terry Funk more because I feel like it's got his actual skin tone in it.
I love bloody Terry
Yeah.
Funk. Hold on, we gotta get
So-
my cat real quick. Hold on.
So where are we thinking then?
I'd say he's got to be pretty high up.
I was gonna say between Rosemary and Colt Cabana with the jacket. That's my starting point.
Freeze.
Uh-oh. Did Nick freeze? Did we lose Nick?
Nick, where do you
hear me now?
think?
I can see you. I can hear you.
My internet connection is unstable.
Uh-oh. It's a good thing I'm the one recording. I put it between Rosemary and Colt.
Oh hell no.
Ryan, where do you think
I
where do you
think
think we should
higher.
be?
We got Bloody Funk coming. I'll vote higher for him, Nick.
Yeah, Bloody Funk. If it was Bloody Funk, I'd put him higher. But we're not at that point yet.
Boy, I would say
I don't think you can put him ahead of Bruiser Brody.
I would put him ahead of cleaner Kenny Omega.
Wow.
Wow, that's a little high.
That's personal. That's what I would say. But
Ryan, how about you? You would be deciding where you put it.
Where you had him over
I had him
here.
between Colt and Rosemary.
Okay. I kind of had him. Well, yikes. Tom, help. Because
No.
when I look here, I like him better. I probably put him where Dave's saying
all right, let's do it.
and hold out for Bloody.
Bloody Funk, I would put higher, but like
Bloody
it
Funk,
just-
Bloody Funk, I'll tell you right now, he's going higher than Dustin.
than Dustin.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Absolutely, I'd put him ahead of Raven. That Bloody Funk, but we'll get there. So we're putting Terry
One
Funk.
higher.
No, I'm saying I'd put him. I just saw Raven next to him.
Okay.
That's why I just said no. I'll put him ahead of that.
Number one.
Moonbelly Kamala. Too.
Wait,
Number
hold on,
one.
wait. I just need to confirm. We put Terry Funk version 1 between. Oh wait, I thought we were putting between Marty and Rosemary.
Well, I gave Nick a like. Well, no, I'm down with you. You said here.
Bump me one.
Screw you, Nick.
Yeah, I gave Nick a chance. I moved
All
it
right,
up
perfect.
one.
That's where it's sitting. It's sitting between Colt and Rosemary. It's already in the list. All right. So next up we have Moonbelly Kamala, number 100, the 100th Micro Brawler.
Oh wow, that's dope.
Kamala.
That's up there.
This is going to be my
that's
stopping point for the
good
evening. So I'm
brawler.
saying Kamala.
No, we had to do 1-on-1.
Okay, fine, whatever. Kamala, I feel like you got to put up there near Bruiser Brody in the detail and whatnot.
Really good brawler.
It's a very good brawler.
I'd
I'd put him ahead of Penta. I'd put him.
I like that his
I'd put him
face
one
paint
ahead of
is
Piper.
again.
Ooh.
I might
kinda
even go
wanna
ahead
s-
with Taz.
I'll say this, my thought right now, I want to switch Hawk and Piper. That's just me, but not yet. We'll get there when we get to our final decisions. But I would say he's in that area.
I'd say ahead of Taz.
Yeah, I can see that.
I love Kamala.
I've met Kamala.
I'd say right where
And
we're at,
when
said the
I
one
met
that-
Kamala when I was like 15 at the
We're not
Renegades.
talking, we're rating.
I know, I'm just saying as we talk.
You're saying behind Taz, Nick?
I'm saying ahead of
Yeah, I would
Taz.
say between
Nick
Taz.
Nick is so hard for Taz.
Hook. Send Hook.
So, yeah, so-
Come
if it
on.
was a hook brawler, we wouldn't even rank these, and he'd be number one.
Ryan would just throw them all in a trash can.
Exactly. So between Taz and Piper.
I like that
We
personally.
got 2
Yeah.
minutes from when you said 15 minutes. So we could probably bang 2 out.
Ladies.
Yeah. I think so.
All right. So
11:31
next
is
up,
within-
number 101, El Generico.
Number 2.
No.
Yeah, like 50.
Whatever happened to this guy?
I don't know.
I heard he died.
I heard he signed a contract extension.
Oh,
He's saving kids in Mexico.
Is he? I thought it was
He's-
I would say between Christopher Daniels and Scott Steiner. Just my thought, my original throwout.
I
That
like-
mask is very detailed.
I like Generico better than Steiner for sure. I like him better than Daniels, but I'll compromise.
See what
That jacket that CD's got on, I think it's just crazy.
no,
I'd put him ahead of Johnny Gimmick.
Yeah, I would put him ahead of Johnny.
I wouldn't.
I'm with Ryan.
All right, so between CD and Johnny Gimmick.
Yeah. Okay. I like it. Yeah.
El Generico.
We have to go one more after this guy. That'll be the perfect ending.
True.
I don't know the order, so
Okay.
Oh yes, we got. I know who. Yes, so Hacksaw Jim Duggan. I love this brawler. It looks just like him.
Ooh.
Looks just like the Hasbro. Hasbro.
it's perfect.
So you're saying up by Taz, the burrow? He's got he's got darker hair than Arn. Darker chest hair.
One of the friendliest guys I've ever met. Super duper friendly. I talked to him forever. Double chokehold with him and Margaret.
Deadly
Is it-
weapon.
I-
Yes. No.
He's up there for me.
I would put him top 30 easy.
Well, what's
I
third?
put him
Which would-
above.
Number 30 is the Purple Bucks.
Better than the
His
purple
matchup.
buck.
I'd
Better than
say
Dustin.
I'd say he's better than Andre, better than Billy. I'd put him between Billy and Black Hawk, Black Pad's Hawk.
Yeah,
All right.
I'd go higher, but that's okay.
I can go higher. I'm not stuck to. I'm saying that's my minimum. But
Where you at, Nick? Where you at,
I
Ryan?
like.
I was gonna go lower, so you guys are winning.
Nick, where do you would you put him higher? I'd put him actually between Penta and Black Pad's Hawk.
I would put him behind Dustin, honestly.
Jeez.
Swaggle and Dustin.
So yeah, I guess that's the stopping point then. Dustin. So between Dustin and
This
Taven?
is a nice little system we've worked out here, actually.
Behind Dustin
Yeah.
and Swaggle? Or between Dustin and Swaggle, you're saying? Nick?
I'd say between I like him better than Dustin.
I would say behind Dustin, but we'll see. Where
Ryan?
Who do you like better, Dustin or Hacksaw? I've met both really friendly guys.
Behind Dustin.
So
as a
between
Brawler.
Swaggle and Dustin.
Yep.
Put Hacksaw.
Cool. I could get on board with that. Oh, I'm very excited to see who this exciting last brawler is because I genuinely have
Number
no idea.
103 from the
Yes,
May
and nice
2020
talking
Top
about
Sellers Pro Wrestling Crate.
Jesus
Stomp
Christ.
in Paradise, Matthew Cardona.
Have a good night.
Deadly weapon.
Have a good night.
I'll say this. I like this Cardona probably better than any of the other ones.
Huh.
It's detailed.
And I bought the Wedding Brawlers. It's unique. It's
You
so
love
different.
bragging.
It looks like a super soaker.
It absolutely, and that's all. That's what it's got for me. I don't understand the reference of like what it's from. The Super Soaker's cool. Is that a wad of cash?
Yes.
I think
That's
it's a
That's
grenade.
also
Actually.
cool.
It's a grenade.
Oh,
Is it a? Oh yeah, it is a grenade.
Deadly
Well, we're all
weapon.
just so used to big money Matt Cardona there.
then I don't care
Sorry.
anymore. The Super Soaker's sick.
I think if you look at Stomp Matt Cardona, that's him.
Okay.
Number one.
Oh, that's just because you DJ'd his wedding.
I DJ'd Matt Cardona's wedding. That's how I was able to come across the wedding brawlers. You know, shout out to the Cardonas. Great clients to work with. Very easy for the number one choice for the best in entertainment.
I'd
There's
put him
only
in
one choice.
that
DJ
area.
gets to work.
I put him behind Hangman.
I was gonna say behind Vader, but
I was gonna say behind Vader.
Behind
Ryan?
Vader.
Yeah, no, I don't have any strong hold to the whole stomp thing. I know what it is now after the fact.
I don't. I just like the Super Soaker.
I didn't know what it was at the time.
You
But,
don't remember
like-
the stomp figures from?
I didn't have any.
I had the
So we're
Chinese-
putting Stomp
Brian
Matt
Kennedy.
Cardona
I was gonna say, yeah,
after Vader.
the accessory is awesome, but I don't know if I want to rate it super high based on an accessory. I guess
And that's the only reason I'm rating him.
accessory.
Do we want to do his
Well-
tag partner, or do we want to call that a night?
I'm good, but it's early here.
I mean, it's 11:35.
I
I'm
have
fine.
work in the
I'm
morning.
fine either
Nick.
way. I work at 8.
Don't care.
Oh, actually, I'm sorry.
Quit-
Brian
quit
Myers
acting-
would not be next because Wave 6.
You would have
So
five,
you know what?
Yeah.
5 before him.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit save and we'll
Who
call.
would
it
be
a night.
next? Who would be next?
Who would be
Rhino.
next?
Yeah,
No, Brian
Rhino.
Myers
All
is
right,
not
we
next
don't need
because
to.
there was
We
a
don't need
wave
to rush
between them.
into that. We don't need to rush
Rhino,
into that.
ironically,
that
the man that
Cardona
Cardona
just
just beat.
Yeah,
So
It's figure fate.
shameful.
it is figure fate, but we'll find out where Rhino sits next time on the Micro Brawler Ultimate Rankings behind the Brawlers.
Episode 4 coming your way.
Oh my God, we got to do a lot.